Good morning, friends. A lot happened last night, okay? A lot. So let's go over the highlights together. I got my energy drink, I got my lip gloss, because Lord knows I'm gonna need both. Let's go. And of course I have notes. So first off, Justin Bieber didn't perform, made us all look like clowns, but it's okay. It's fine. No, but it really is fine because I honestly don't think he could have melanated at the levels of which Usher, Ludacris, Alicia Keys, her, Lil Jon, CeeLo Green, Jermaine Dupri, and will.i.am were melanating on that stage. Okay, not even at the height of his light-skinned Bieber days. Not even at the height. That stage was simply too black for him, and that's fine. Usher did a great job. And he also might have single-handedly brought back R&B with the release of his new album, because I was bopping to it this morning, and it's giving delusional, toxic, early 2000s R&B black love, and I'm here for it. 2024 is the year of Delulu. I already claimed that, so I saw a bug. It's still there. Mother. I got it. Speaking of albums, in what looks like the most expensive, well-produced, well-curated Super Bowl commercial of all time, Beyonce casually just announces that she's going to drop an album in March. Not just any album, a country album, while simultaneously dropping 2 new singles and breaking the internet. Because it's Beyonce. Ice Spice was looking cute, but clueless, just like the rest of us. And celebrities got paid millions of dollars to be in more Super Bowl commercials. Nickelodeon was broadcasting the NFL game as well, pushing football on kids because, of course. The commentary was A1, and they did get to perform Sweet Victory, so I guess it's a win. The ball was thrown, Taylor Swift was there, and whoever writes the NFL games might be reading too much Wattpad sports fiction, because how did the one red team win in overtime, second time in Super Bowl history, for a game to go into overtime, mind you? 3 seconds to spare. Touchdown. Taylor Swift runs out onto the stage, confetti's falling down, and matches her iconic red lipstick. She's in her Reputation outfit, runs up to him, hugs him, kisses him. I literally have read multiple Wattpads with that same exact. I can point to 3 books on that shelf that have that same ending. And just when you think it can't get any crazier, Joe Biden, our president, the president of the United States, the leader of the free world, tweets this from his official Twitter account. It's like a meme. Oh, the government rigged the Super Bowl, blah, 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 blah. He tweeted that at the same time that 67 senators voted to move forward with a $95 billion aid package to fund the war in the Ukraine, in Israel, and Taiwan. It gets worse. During this time as well, Israel launched a horrific attack on Rafah, killing an unprecedented amount of people. This all happened while we were watching grown men just scream at each other and throw balls back and forth. And they're throwing the balls. They're not even kicking the balls. Why even call it football? You know what? It's fine. It's fine. We're not getting it. While we were watching what might be the biggest, flashiest display of American consumerism, capitalism, all of the isms, really, Israel bombed an area housing over 1.4 million displaced Palestinians in Rafah while we watched football. And not even the real football, American football. And what's so crazy about how the news is covering it, especially Western news outlets, the framing is just Israel rescues 2 hostages and then kills hundreds of Palestinians. But they're brown and we saved the white people. So it's fine, right? They attacked this refugee camp. It used to be a city or a town. Who knows at this point? It's almost unrecognizable. Rafah is the southernmost settlement at this point before you hit Egypt. And that's where Israel told these Palestinians to go and hide or to go and seek refuge so they wouldn't get bombed. And then they proceeded to bomb them there. Millions of lives have been destroyed, displaced. An entire people, an entire heritage is on the brink of being wiped out. And we can't stay silent anymore. Yes, pop culture is fun to talk about, to experience. It's a great, distraction from the monotony of our lives. But we shouldn't let that take away our humanity, our empathy for fellow human beings. Because the people in Palestine are human beings, people like you and me. And yeah, we can just scroll past because we have that privilege. We don't have to look at this. We can block certain keywords and we would never see it. But it's important that we do. Don't let people forget what's going on. Repost those videos about Palestine. Donate, boycott, call your representatives. I don't want to see another whole nation of people wiped out so that in a few decades, people reading the history books are like, oh, like, why didn't someone say anything? Why didn't someone do anything? Like, this is so wrong. That's right now. It's hard to look at these images and these videos of destruction and rubble and bodies that don't even look like bodies anymore because they've been blown to bits and shredded and they're hanging from the rafters and scattered on the ground. Don't get distracted with all the social media stories and the scrolling that's going on right now because it distracts you from stories like this. A 6-year-old girl went missing in Gaza City last month, and she's been found dead, along with several of her relatives and 2 paramedics who tried to save her. That story speaks for itself, and that's where our money's going, to fund more of this.